What's up, my brother?
What's up? What's up?
All right, all right. It's your two
Happy
favorite
Wednesday.
people. Yes, happy Wednesday. Happy hump day.
Yes.
Yes. Your two favorite people are back for our weekly review of
Yeah.
RuPaul's Drag Race and now Love Island, in which we included. Now,
Yes.
can I just say the whole world is just this season of Love Island for some reason has taken the whole world by storm. I
It
feel
really
like
has.
everyone is talking about it. Like people who normally wouldn't talk about it is talking about it.
I agree. And I probably had heard of the show just because all of the Bravo girls watch all of the dating shows. But I definitely don't remember the other seasons. Like I don't know. Maybe I was under a rock. I don't remember people talking about it like this. Like this, like the new Bachelor. Like this is must see TV.
Right. Exactly. It's like must see. If you're not watching, if you're not watching, you're gonna be left out, basically.
Literally.
Because everyone is talking about it. And we're gonna talk about it today in the second half once we get there. But
Yeah.
as the folks come in, do your thing. Make sure you're liking, you're sharing, you're subscribing, and you're hitting that bell so
Yes,
you know
the
when we are.
notification bell.
Yes, 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 yes. Hit it, hit it. Oh, there we go. I'm getting pulling up something right
While
here.
you pulling that up, um, I it might be because my birthday is coming up,
Mm-hmm.
but I just feel not all over the place in a bad way. Um, my creative juices are just taking me in different places. So my recent obsession, I have been. If whenever you come to my home, I have a lot of tchotchkes. Like I love a lot of little vessels. When I buy candles, I always buy a candle that's in a cute vessel. And then I watched this girl on YouTube that does pottery, and she just really been getting me into wanting to do pottery. So then I mentioned it to one of my friends, and she got me into watching the Great Pottery Throwdown.
What the hell is that?
It's like Project Runway, but for potters, like for people that do
Okay.
pottery. It is stunning. I I think it's 7 seasons. I must, you know me. If I watch
It's
something, honey, a show hate to see me coming.
That's the truth. But it has 7 seasons.
Yes, and it's a British show, but they have 5 seasons on Max. And then I had to do some investigating to find season 6 online. So I'm watching season 6. Child, I'm researching classes. I
So you invested. You about
Yeah,
to
'cause
make some pieces and
you know I like plants
yes.
and I like home decor. And it just makes sense with all the other stuff that I like. And then, girl, I could make me some weed paraphernalia. I could make ashtrays. I'm about to make it do what it do. I
I
can't
know
wait.
that's right.
So when y'all bitches don't hear from me, I'm gonna be somewhere throwing some clay.
Every
Yeah,
time I think about clay, a pottery, I just always think about ghosts.
I knew that's what
It's
you was gonna say. Me too.
all the time. Like, ooh, I
Molly,
like that.
you in danger, girl.
And Danger Girl. Yes.
Way to bring it back around the drag race.
I
Molly,
I am
you
here
in
for
danger, girl.
it. You ready to talk about some drag race?
Yes,
Get started
Sharon.
with these girls.
The drag race episode piece probably ain't gonna be that long. This episode was not serving to me.
You and me both. It was not serving at all. It
Mhm.
is a snatch game episode. They got the queens coming back for the tournament of champions here with the semifinals going on, and it was just not impressive of an
No,
episode.
no.
Very dry.
Very dry.
We,
Um, I, we love Snatch Game. We've had some nice Snatch Games in the past. I think it's time to do something else.
it's time to rethink, right? It is. We have moved on. The new generation is not as creative anyway. Like in terms of knowing references and knowing this, like it's just not the same.
Yes.
We got to move on and adapt. I
Yeah.
think they need to stick when they did things like the what was it called? Like the SNL live type stuff or whatever. Things around that element of getting some comedy in.
Yes. I even like the Snatch Game of Love better than just the regular Snatch Game. The regular Snatch Game is just tired. And we gonna get into it. But at this point, even when people aren't doing the same characters, it still be giving the same people. Cause
Yeah.
I had to sit and I didn't even look it up. I was like, did we see this person before? But I'm like, no, I think this just reminded me of when somebody else did something similar.
No, you are absolutely right. That's how it goes. Well, they bring the queens back. I was looking to see they don't have like I didn't see the returning looks posted anywhere. Um,
Mm.
was anybody? I guess I'd say if there was a highlight, did you have one? Because
Mistress looked okay, I guess. Her padding with her new slimmer or thin, what smaller body, it's a lot to me. I think she need to get that padding together. But the look was alright, and Bosco's was cute.
Bosco's was cute, yeah.
The rest of the girls, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, when she came in with that Lady Gaga reference from so many years ago, and I was just like, you're just so tired. We seen it. Oh, Mugler. I'm just so tired of seeing the same stuff over and over.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It gets a little old after a while. Brew does explain to the girls the rules with this now that there will be eliminations. Going back to kind of like regular drag race, the bottom two will now have to lip sync for their life to stay in the competition. What I'm confused with too is that I think it's only like 2 or 3 weeks left, right?
I
If
wasn't
I,
I wasn't sure about how I don't know.
according to what Monet said, like on a pit stop, I think she said like 2 weeks left or something. I don't know what's about to happen. We're gonna see. Um, but because I'm like, they can't just be eliminated one by one, and they still have to bring back the Nets queen. So
Right.
all that's it's got to be like some multiple kind of elimination or something happening eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see. All right. So we move on, and now we're moving into the workroom. Rue introduces the snatch game. The only thing about Mistress Energy this whole season for me is just it's not entertaining.
I
It's not
agree.
in the same way that I think that she was thinking it would hit, and like her kind of like trying to lean into this character a bit. Like now she's trying too much to be a bitch that she's coming off as an actual bitch.
Mm-hmm. I think like what you said on her initial, like on her original season doing it, and then even when I watch her on YouTube, and I kind of just started watching her, it's funny at first. But then now you to see you do this kind of the same thing on another season, and then you do it on YouTube too. I don't mind her, but she just started to give me all in all just one note. Like she don't
Yes,
have, she's not multifaceted. She just got one thing, and that's it. Like A Marie, it's this one thing. And one of the other girls said it's giving, like the all what you serving is not matching all of the talk. And I'm
yeah,
starting to feel that way too. You try to clown everybody, but you're not stunning.
No, not at all. Not stunning. Not in that way. And to me, it's not all, and that's how we tell the girls it's not about size all the time, because you were stunning whenever you were a bigger girl, like in how you were doing it. But now it's just all off.
I agree.
I mean, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think the general public, the the connotation would be that pretty girls are the mean girls. I do not agree. I think more times than not, the girls that's not together, or like the super insecure girls that ain't, don't be the mean girls. The girls that have it together don't usually be mean, and they don't care nothing. Like they be so worried about what they doing. I don't care nothing about this bitch. Like Valentina. Valentina didn't have to tell nobody else down. She
Right.
worried about her fantasy.
Exactly. Exactly. No, that's 100% right. Um, Speaking of the weight loss journey too, because we got her and we have Ginger. Rue, does ask them about that in the workroom. Ginger lost 125 pounds. Almost as she said she wanted to lose how much more, and some more she was looking to lose.
She sure did. What was the length of time?
I believe it was 9 months in between filming.
And Mistress says she lost 200 in a year and a half.
Yes. She said she was 400 pounds when she first came on, or she was like that. It's like, wow. And she started getting kind of emotional somewhat in hers. You could tell like it's something. I almost feel like she needs to go to some counseling.
Mistress?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can see stuff kind of like, I don't know, like something's going on in her head, in her mind there, but
okay, let him rest in peace. When I was a kid, I had a cousin who abused drugs, and he looked like it. So anytime, and I remember my mother saying, and I just picked up on it as a kid too. Anytime you were around him, he was so quick to throw shade at somebody or to comment on how other people looked. And it just was given, I'm beating you to the punchline, because I know I'm really the one who we could be sitting here talking about who look bad, but instead of, I'm gonna beat you to it. And that's what Mistress give. I was big, she looked better now, but she wasn't. She ain't nothing super cute in the face as a boy. She just give me. I got to beat people to the punchline because I know I am the punchline.
Yes. No, that's a great way of putting it. That's what it seems like. She try to one up people before anything is even happening. Like just get there, and everybody's looking around like, girl, like, okay,
Calm down.
Calm down. Please calm down. And I guess I'd just say too, like in the work, I'm excited to see I was excited to see Irene back, to see what's gonna be there, to see what Aja's gonna bring, just see what the girls are gonna do here. I didn't have very much high hopes for this group coming in, and
all 9 together.
Yeah,
okay,
all 9 together. I was like, this is gonna be interesting to see how they all gel together and actually do challenges together, because and then my fears kind of came true in this snatch game.
Yes.
Anything else in the workroom you want to address before we go to the snatch game?
I think I had higher expectations because they were bringing everybody together. But like you said, it was a fool. And I think I'm gonna just go back to what I say all the time, because I think sometimes when people watch these shows, they don't think about the show in like a grander scheme. I keep seeing people say stuff about the mean girl gays on Instagram or just on social media in general, and I think a lot of the girls are like Mistress. A lot of the gay girls are like Mistress. And it don't never be the girls that's put together. And it usually be bitches that come from a family that don't like Mistress. Mistress family don't talk to her. I think she don't talk to her
Yes,
family,
I do remember that.
and you could tell. And no shade, but when people don't come from love, you can tell. Like when you mad and don't have no caring people around you, you're not caring. So for the gays watching at home, don't be Mistress, because that's what y'all be giving.
Message. Don't be Mistress. All right. So for the Snatch game, they do have their characters and stuff here. So we can kind of just give our opinion. Aja was Cookie Tookie, and Rue was like, who? And
And I was too.
I was right with Rue, like, who, girl?
Never heard of them.
Cookie Tookie. Um, Aja's performance. It was one note. It didn't have any. I didn't really learn anything more about Cookie Tookie.
Same. I do like that Raja tries to like her last Snatch game when she was Crystal LaBeija. I do like that she
Yeah.
pays homage or references trans people or people from the community. That's cute. But yeah, I didn't know this lady. It didn't really make me want to go look her up. It was just whatever. But
them titties.
yes. She gives me a T.S. Madison kind of character.
It does give me that.
Which I want the trans girls to stop giving that. Like y'all could be something other than a clown, but you know, it was fine.
Yes. So I was like, you in danger, girl. After watching this, like, you are definitely in danger. Bosco. I think that's Bosco, right? Yeah, she was Kenny
Kenny Carr.
Cars or something. Okay, I didn't know this person either.
Me either, and it was a try.
Apparently someone that could do a bunch of impersonations. So I was even, little teaser if you didn't know already, like Bosco wasn't in the top. But the girls were like really shocked. Some of them were surprised. They were like, oh, I just knew you was gonna be in the top. Like what you're doing. I was like, really? For what we saw? That Joan Rivers impersonation was a chop when she tried to switch to Joan.
I was trying to remember the joke.
It was I can't remember the joke. I can't remember what question it was answering.
But yes, I remember when she did Joan and Cher, and I didn't think any of it was funny.
No, none of it was funny.
It was a chop for me. And it was just given, I don't want to commit to one person because ain't none of it really good. So I'm gonna do this person that got impersonation. So maybe something will land. That's what they gave to me.
What she was smart with was in her introduction how she used Rue's story about billboard and being the queen of Las Vegas or whatever.
But so I still didn't like that though because it wasn't funny. So I was like, okay, you used that, but you didn't make it funny. I guess.
Oh, Cynthia and Dracula.
Now I don't know if you heard intel on this. Allegedly, she was thinking about being Frankie Grande, which I think that's who she should have been because she looked like Frankie Grande to me.
Yes.
And they both just kind of annoying and tacky. That would have been a better fit. Her Dracula, I'm assuming she was trying to give Dracula in black and white, but then her nails red. And then I'm like, is she supposed to be giving the Count from Sesame Street? I didn't know what she was doing. This was a fool too, a fool. And allegedly, she friends with the Brule brothers, and she like horror stuff. And she was supposed to be on Dracula. Could you imagine her?
I was just about to say that piece. I did hear that she was supposed to be on Dracula.
Girl,
I cannot imagine Cynthia. Yeah, some of them answers did not make any sense at all. And I was like, you, are you trying to be the count? Are you Dracula? Are we doing I was so confused. But like Rue said, sometimes it's so bad that it's funny. So it had Rue cackling at points, but it was like Molly, you are really in danger, girl.
Literally. When Ruth said, "How do you stay so young?" or "How do you something?"
Yes,
Girl, you can't say the blood. I get the Kim Kardashian is kind of known for getting these blood facials. You could have said, "Oh, I get the blood facial."
something. We're talking about where in Transylvania are you from?
Just
Just
Transylvania,
Transylvania.
the whole area.
I was like, oh, she is not Swift. And then with a character like Dracula, I was like, you could have just did something over the top, make it a gay Dracula, something. Just like do something creative with it.
When she said, "Where are you from?" she could have said, "I'm from Hooverville or Dysonville or something," because like the vacuums and they suck something.
Something.
The one thing I did think that was good when she said something about her past jobs and she said I was a phlebotomist. That was the
Yeah,
one good
that
thing.
was
I
the
said,
real good
"Okay, thank you, girl."
but that voice was killing me too. Ooh. Oh,
I'm trying to. I'm going to say this and not be problematic.
okay.
I, as a whole, think of like gays. Yeah, I think of men and all the people, no whatever gender. I think we usually have our shit together. Like we go to school, get a job, all of that stuff. But then sometimes maybe it's because the drag queens and certain people in the queer community they doing different stuff. Just be like, "Mama, what's happening?" The girls just don't be knowing anything. Some of them, and I be like, "What?" It's like you either like know all the pop culture and like know things about life, or you don't know nothing. Some of these bitches just don't know anything.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
They was just busy sucking dick while the rest of us was reading books and stuff. Like, oh, what was happening?
All right, Miss Diabetes being Jane Lynch. Only thing I remember is that the funniest part was whenever Rue was like, "What do you look for in a man?" and said a vagina.
Yes,
That was like the funniest thing. I don't remember if they really showed any answers from Jane too much.
I agree. They didn't show that much of Jane, and the only thing I thought was good was the look. And I was a Glee fan. I definitely watched Glee. So this was definitely given. I would have preferred her have on the Adidas tracksuit, but other than that, this she looked like her. And
She
welcome,
did.
Carla.
And that was going to be the theme for her of the night track for sure.
Now you know I'm the Adidas dog, so
Yes, you are.
I was disappointed with her track look. I have track suits in my closet that would have turned it more than that shit she wore, and they
I,
off the rack.
I am so yes. I definitely have some thoughts about that because it made me bad. And yes, welcome in, Carla. Glad you are sat with us. We are just on RuPaul's Drag Race now, and we'll be going to
Yes,
Love Island second. And we are on the Snatch Game. Um, Feel free to share any thoughts you have as well. But yeah, I was like, it was given safe because they didn't really show any that much from her.
yeah.
Ginger, I'm gonna challenge myself. That's what Ginger said. I'm gonna be Reba. I'm like, is this a challenge, Ginger? Aren't you a country girl? Isn't this like every? I mean, she had some answers. That's why she had a character, all that down. But I wasn't laughing.
Me neither.
Okay, so was
I
it?
didn't think she was bad though, but I
No,
wasn't laughing.
yeah, I
Maybe
wasn't
like
laughing.
a ha, like oh,
Exactly.
you know what I was waiting for, And I feel like somebody gonna say, well, you know that copyright, but they pick and choose on what they let them say, because they let Ginger say Maybelline, and they let her quote the song in the theme song from the Reba show. Reba is like a spokesperson for Raising Cane's. So when she had the earpiece on, I was just waiting on her to say, I'm taking orders for Raising Cane's, or you want some extra sauce or something. Why she ain't say that? I was so mad. She literally said, like, I'm taking drive-through orders. So where was the Raising Cane's piece?
Yeah, maybe they can't say certain names,
So
probably.
don't say none of them. So she shouldn't have said Maybelline and Brooks and Dunn. You know what I'm saying? Like, they pick and choose what they let them say. I don't like that.
That's true. And yeah, she did get the lips right. I did
Yes.
notice that. And
She,
she made a comment about the lip too, right? About like
yes.
I ain't got no top lip or
She
something like
said
that.
Brooks and Dunn stole all her Maybelline, so she only had enough for the bottom lip. That
Yeah,
was that was funny.
that
It
was
was a
funny.
little chuckle.
That was the funny.
She
But
definitely was the best.
definitely. Now I was like, okay, Ginger's clearly the best one on here. And the thing, even though if it would have been one if she was with another group of girls that are funny, she wouldn't have had this one. I wouldn't think. But she was able to volley with Rue, able to like work off the girls throughout. She listens.
Hmm.
Where's the girls don't listen?
I, I meant to say this about Miss Daya. Daya is giving me very one note as well in the acting challenges, because she really just play herself. It's giving Lisa Ray. It's giving Vivica Fox.
Ah,
She
yeah.
the actress she is not.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Jaja Gabor, um,
Miss
Miss
Irene.
Irene. I was sitting there trying to remember. I know Miss Irene was nervous because she had never done Snatch Game before.
Mm-hmm.
This was the first time. And she was going between Jaja. Do you remember that other character she was thinking about? I can't remember for the rip room. I thought she
Mm-mm.
was good too. I can't remember, but Rue was thrilled for her picking this one. But I don't really remember anything.
I thought the voice was cute.
Yeah,
I used to watch Green Acres. Shout out to the TV
Green
language.
Acres is the place to
For
be.
me. Da, 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 da. You know, I'm sure this is no surprise to the people watching. And if you follow along, I've bleached my hair since our last lives, and I wasn't supposed to bleach my hair for a while, but well, this is my kind of lady. Like, I love a blonde. I love a fabulous lady with a bow on. I love a lady who probably got on a slipper with a heel on in the house. So the look, I like the look and the
Yeah.
voice. It just wasn't funny, but I still was. She didn't do bad for it to be her first snatch game. I thought she was better than Mistress. So,
Okay. Yeah. Quiet as kept. Absolutely. I agree. I
this
agree with
felt
you.
within her wheelhouse.
Yes. And she looks great. Like Irene has been bringing the looks in general and just been, she paints well. She does all that.
Yes.
Like, look is on point.
I love that her makeup is diverse. Like, she could be the alien and she can give you soft and supple lady, honey. This looks
Yeah.
like a lady.
Yes.
Hey, Philly.
Hey, Philly.
Come
Oh,
on
man.
for the 10 viewers. Hey, Boonji.
Hey, Bougie.
This a new viewer. Hey, Boonji Jumper. Come
Yeah.
on, we just jumped up to 14. Come on for the viewers. Like,
Take a
comment,
seat.
share, and subscribe.
Absolutely. As we are on the snatch game right now, a RuPaul's Drag Race, before
Yeah.
we get on to Love Island and dive into some craziness there for sure. But Georges as Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide, honey.
I gotta give Georgia something though. Like Georgia has tapped in playing these male characters, and it's not even that she is funny like doing it, but it's like funny watching her doing it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's all it has to be, because she don't be saying much of anything.
I agree.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed her pit bull. It was fine.
It's like the right kind of camp to me.
Yes.
And I think the word I was searching for, like the novelty of gay ass Georges trying to be these
Yes. Yes.
ultra, like very masculine men is
Yes.
funny. And I like the look, like seeing her, I would know exactly who she's playing. It was cool.
Look, I know Ginger is the declared winner and the way things is going, but Georges is right there. Also won the phase, and I would not be mad if she would, because like out of the girls, like she's actually been doing well.
Yes. Now that you say it, if she won, I wouldn't have been mad because she was just as funny as Ginger was. Because I wasn't laughing at Ginger, so I wouldn't have been mad.
Yes.
Now this one here, we about to talk on a little, and I actually want to Google something.
All right, Miss Lydia Butthole Collins was Pete Burns. Um, it fell flat for me. In that they like she had chances to take some things there. I felt like in the game, and it just never went there with the
Mm-hmm.
humor. Yeah, where you want to take it? You got me. I'm over here. I'm over here
Oh,
nervous now.
see, it's another person, but this my point. Her Snatch Game character kept making me think of Bimini on UK. And I was like, bitch, is this the same person that Bimini played? Remember when, wait, but I think, did Bimini do more than one? Remember when Bimini was like, I always say the nipples are the eyes of the face.
Yes,
This
yes.
was giving me that same person, but when I just looked it up, it says Bimini was Katie Price.
Ah,
So it's not the same person. But I feel like somebody else. This is just giving me like we seen this on Snatch Game before. It was just I don't know. It was she was just there to me. This
she
kind of reminded me of who Sharon Needles played. It just was giving me too many other characters.
and not in a good way.
Mm-mm.
For me, it just eh, I don't know, Lydia. This wasn't the night for you.
When she said something about she said something about like it was a sexual joke. It reminded me of Alaska when she was Mae West, when she was like, "Come, why don't you come up and fuck me sometime?"
Yes, I was just about to say her look is even given a little Alaska
Yes.
and stuff of Mae West. I was literally just about to say that too. Like you're right, how it's influenced for some of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she come pulling Alaska.
And I think I've seen Pete Burns because I think I saw clips from when they weren't they on Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother.
Yes.
But
Hmm.
something about her wasn't making me think of them enough. I don't know. It was a chop for me. It was a chop as well.
Oh, Miss Mistress as Natalie Nunn, which Mistress thought she was like one of the better ones, if not the best. But this whole thing was so one note, and it was all on the same. I knew the first answer she gave to Rue. I was like, oh, calm down or something, and it was like super aggressive. I can't. I can't remember
Like,
if it's
are you the one that's over this bitch?
yeah.
Shut it down. Oh, you know what she was giving me? She was giving me Mimi Faust on Love and Hip Hop when Mimi Faust was like, bitch, this bitch, you had this bitch jostling in my house. Like, oh, it was giving Mimi Faust on WWE. Like, bitch, are you on here to fight with a little
Right.
bit of the vixen?
And it's like, yeah, that's Natalie's character, the character, but you have to make it funny. Like it was just not funny at all.
And Natalie not manly. This was giving me like manly and butch or something. When I think of Natalie, I think I run LA. I run LA.
Uh huh.
I don't watch the baddie stuff. This wasn't funny.
And Natalie has like, she has this thing where she does that, but she also laughs. Like
Yeah,
it's like very like kind of
it's still
light.
like
And
girly.
yeah, and everything. This was not right at now. She that chin. The chin part was funny to me. That was like dragging, emphasizing the chin. But other than that,
Her chin almost looked like a blonde beard. Like especially in this picture, it looked like she got on a blonde beard. It don't even look like a chin.
yeah, it don't match with what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I watched Nina Brown's review, and she said she just did this so she can finally be the black woman she want to be.
Uh,
And I screamed,
does Miss Nina?
"Where's the lie?"
Where is the lie?
She really was just being herself. That's what she said all the time. Wake it up, wake it up. That's what you say all the time. You was just playing yourself, girl. But I guess I'm just in the kitchen refilling my tea, everyone.
Yes, yes, yes. Get your refill. My
Oh
brother's
yeah.
been battling something, you got to get that bug out of the system.
But I still came on for my people, Sonny.
I know that's right. It's here now. I don't know where y'all at, but these clouds, it's about to storm something bad out here. Y'all be all this rain we've been getting, these floods and child.
We've been getting a lot of rain too, and it's looking cloudy.
Let's not wash away.
I'm
Well,
crazy.
let's get ready to take it to the runway.
Yes, honey, bring it to the runway. As my brother is bringing up the runway, please subscribe to the channel if you have not before. And if you are new here, and hit that notification bell, honey, because you never know when we are going to call. And every time we call, you need to come. Ew.
All right, we got our judges.
Oh, mm, mm, mm. Now, Miss RuPaul, she did this. She did this.
Okay, y'all have because last week I liked last week and it reminded me something similar, like but this one was I thought a little bit better. But I
Mm.
wasn't sure how my brothers were gonna feel this week.
This is giving me the British designer Richard Quinn. He does a lot of like full floral looks. I almost wish the glove was in the same fabric just to be just make it. I like a matchy over the top moment. But
Yes.
this is stunning. I love that that like mint green is in the eye. I love that the lip is pink to match the dress. I like the wig this week. Bitch, she looks stunning,
Top
stunning.
to
Now,
bottom.
this is off the runway. Yeah.
Absolutely. I was hitting the floor like that.
Yes.
Mama Ru was
She ate. Now, Miss, just Crown Ginger, yes, basically. Miss Visage, Mama, this is garbage. No, ma'am. Not on Cool Ivy's internet. No.
now see his grandma this week. Why she so covered up? Why she so
That I don't even, I don't. That ain't even a problem. I just don't like this print.
covered up this week?
It's the print for me. I don't
That
like it.
print.
And then the alternated, I think it looked better with the yellow background. I really don't like it with the black. It looks so cheap.
It looks very cheap.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm with now this weather got it acting up now. Calm down.
Honey,
Now I'm
you know
trying to
how
free.
Megan Thee Stallion said, "I get money, I'm a star." This look is not giving that. This looks gives. I'm sweeping the floors after we finish filming. Mm-mm. No.
Not sweeping the floors. Philly said at least she covered those ugly ass tats. Y'all
That's
need to
true.
leave them tats alone.
We still can see the ugly one on her foot and near the ankle, but that's true.
What about Miss Sarah?
I think Sarah looks stunning, actually. I love her ostrich feather. Now her hair could have been up to me, but I think that it looks like it's the top and a little like brief. That's cute.
Mhm.
I would wear that.
I like that. It's
We
cute.
love a stocking. And she looks good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Carson just looked like how the white gays look.
And
Oh, my brother.
Mr. Carson.
Did you hear me? My brother froze.
There we go.
Okay.
I think it's starting to do something out here, and I hope this ain't what it is. I to my brother. My brother be sucking up all that. Everything was working fine until he comes home. As soon as he comes home, now my internet start wondering.
Tell that bitch to get off the Wi-Fi.
He's
Tell her
sucking
to
it
get off the Wi-Fi until we are done. Okay? No.
up.
Hey, Bree.
Hey, Bree.
Mary said Michelle is in her demure era. I just want to be a little problematic before we move on. Cam, this is what Carson had on. What Carson and Ross Matthews with. That's the white gays version of a fierce look. They just put on some tacky sequins and a
That
pussy bow,
sequence.
and they done. Like, oh my god, I'm so tired of them wearing that every week.
Throw on some glittery shoes or something on something. You think you done? This is like it's you are so right.
And don't get it twisted. I love a glitter and a sparkle,
We all
but not
do.
every day. Like my God, y'all don't know nothing else to put on. Can we get some makeup? Maybe can we get an eye with some sparkle? Just the same thing every week. Hate it.
So this week we had to do a little playing and stopping because they don't have the still pictures. But it was a tiramisu, which I kept getting confused because I was like, wait a minute. Are we talking about the dessert here? What's going on?
Tiramisu.
Yeah.
Which they was really reaching with that name.
They
And no
were.
shade. Tiramisu, that's the dessert we wanna. Do you like tiramisu?
Not really. I know
I
it's
think
a
it's real acquired.
it
It's
is.
giving one. It's giving two bites. Like that was cute, and I'm done. It's too wet.
Bosco.
And sorry, I keep taking these glasses off. I'm not feeling well. And it feel like when I take them off, I'm getting a headache. Then they're getting on my nerve being on. So pardon me. um, hold on. Can't remember whose mother it was. Oh, it's this. Oh, okay. You back? You back? Can I share my screen?
Yes.
This now I was not a Rugrats girl like that, but when I saw this look, it just made me think of I don't remember whose mother this was on Rugrats, but her wig is making me think of this, and it's not cute to me. I don't like it. And then we just had dandyism for the Met Gala. I I don't know. I didn't like it. Yes, Philly John. Oh, I love our girls, honey. Our girls know what to do, honey. Don't forget to smash the like button. Thank you. Everybody need to like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Her makeup is cute.
Oh, yeah. That wig just threw me all the way off. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, I don't. It didn't have the right volume, the shade. See, we ain't about to be doing all this freezing, but it was not given for me.
Mm-mm.
And if you're gonna tear away, this is the one time I would have been okay with Bosco being more naked. Oh,
Same. Yep. I'm about to text Carla. Oh, Y'all, I got a new phone and this Face ID be fucking me up. You need to tell Carlin, get off the Wi-Fi.
Oh, let me cut it off my phone real quick too to cut one thing off. Tell him to get off. Okay, I'm back.
Yes, you're bad.
All right. Yeah, hopefully this freezing calms down right now. But yeah, it was I'm giving her a tacky with this one. I just did not like it.
I think the theme of the runway was supposed to be a play on words like Terra Me Suit. But they were just really reaching tear me a suit or something. I
Tear
don't.
me a
It just
suit. Yeah. All it is it's supposed to tear from a suit to go into, a different look, a different kind of like wear.
and I agree with what you was saying. This was the time for Bosco to be naked, and if it was me, I would have came out in a sexy suit. I probably would have did something Jean Paul Gaultier inspired, with some cone titties, and then ripped it off and had on the. Oh, I would have paid homage to my girl Madonna, honey, and had on the old nasty blonde updo with a ponytail, and then ripped it off and had on the Jean Paul Gaultier cone bra and a panty.
I know that's right. I think I would have did me this. I probably would have went some Tom Brown or something with this because I feel like he got some pieces too that you could kind of like rip
Mm-hmm.
off and stuff, but it still be fashionable and
I
everything at
agree.
the same time. It would have been a little
And
inspiration.
he's good for a nasty suit. Yes.
What you rating Miss Bosco?
I think I'm gonna give her a tacky because I didn't really like anything but her makeup. Her face looked nice.
Yeah,
And the
her face.
shoe is cute. She got on a nasty Louboutin, but that's it.
All right, Miss Georges.
Now this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
off the runway, bitch. This giving me Willie Chavaria. She turned this. This she could have been down to the Met Gala in this.
This is the best I ever seen Georges do. Like this suit was fierce, and she had the wall.
Yes. My brother froze, but for my good sister to be so short too.
Going on too. I was like, come on, Miss Georges.
You had froze. What you say?
Oh, not I have froze.
Yes. You said something about some you were saying something about Georges. We missed it. I agree, Mary. Elevate your brand, but still give Georges. And still giving culture too, because this is giving me like a Latin person in like a zoot suit. I love the braids. Oh, we lost my brother for real this time. No man.
Now I cut off on the reveal part. I'm about to go down there and yell at him.
Peel reveal, 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 reveal. Peel reveal, reveal. Stunning. I had forgot about the reveal low key, and I like to tell this was stunning.
Hold, please. I'm gonna get You can keep talking about Georges. See if I can.
Work it out. Get them together. I'm muting my brother while he get them together. Get your ass off the Wi-Fi. But George just turned this. She had the. Now I know this supposed to be sacrilegious, blasphemous, whatever the word is. She had her upside down crosses. She had the cross, like little pendants hanging or little charms hanging off. This was stunning. I even liked her. I like. We didn't see the shoe with the suit on, which is fine. But like once she took the suit off, the shoe really works with the dress. I thought she ate this. Miss Georges is turning it. It's giving that they want Ginger Minge to win the season. Yes, honey, saint and sinner. I would. I promise you, I would not be mad if Miss Georges won the season. Georges has been turning it to me. I am very proud of Miss Georges. Oh, I muted you. You have to unmute yourself. Mm-mm. We still can't hear you. Hold on, maybe I have to do it. I don't know why it's not unmuted.
I just re-entered. See if that.
I removed that one.
Okay.
Did
Perfect.
did you beat him up and throw him off? Did you throw him off the Wi-Fi and then throw him down the stairs? Bitch, get off the Wi-Fi! like y'all in WWE, honey. Get off the motherfucking Wi-Fi.
I'm screaming.
For some reason, that would crack me up because y'all some big bitches too. Y'all big tall ass in the house wrong.
Okay, Miss Diabetes in her little tracksuit, her little short. Look at the pants.
Queens want to show their ass and they don't have none. I hate it.
Why is it all back? It's like her legs going straight up into her back.
It was very off the rack, Philly John, and I just showed y'all some shit off the rack sitting in my house, and it's more stunning than what she wore on the runway to RuPaul's Drag Race. No. Look, I could have had on me my old nasty diamond necklace. Oh, I would have turned it, bitch. But this, mama, this is garbage.
Yes, Billy, those were sweat stains, like in the where how she rhinestone. It was supposed to be like sweat stains.
That's sexy. And then if you're gonna have it, that's the place that you want to have it, like not in the middle, in between your boobs or something. Wasn't cute to be.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Why did no one do bathing suits?
Well, I guess because you got to reveal, and where you talk about like
they they could have did like a suit and reveal it to a bathing suit, or
like
there's so many different suits.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No, I agree. Definitely agree with that. Miss Cuckoo, honey, it's already come like
this first look,
but where she goes wrong, like you can already see the tip, like it's not hidden. There's no surprise of like there's a reveal coming, as you can like already see on the side. It's already tearing.
And when she turned around to the back, why would you reveal like that anyway? I love the structure of this jacket, though, bitch.
The jacket I like.
Why I like the wig? Why the bow tie?
Yeah. And why? Oh, what happened?
This one's you should be cinched, and that should be coming together at the bottom.
It's a lot going on.
Because she got so many problems, I'm giving her mama this is garbage.
Oh, this is an absolute mama this is garbage. That's what my rate like that whole I've never seen something so poorly executed on the runway.
Choose a struggle.
Right. Oh, Miss Cuckoo.
And she made it to the semifinals for this.
That first piece, I'm not a big fan of. I mean, they did what it was supposed to do, like in terms of like the story it was creating. But I think that's why she took it off so fast, because you couldn't even hardly see what it is. Almost, she took that thing off real fast. I thought it was fine. I thought the bottom piece was a little cute, a little butterfly.
I think I feel the opposite. I like the suit better. And this butterfly dress, I get that it's referencing the monarch butterfly, but it's not cute to me. And it's also giving me like it's referencing like some kind of African fabric too. But
She
I'm
came out
mad.
mad to me for the night.
Yeah, same, my man.
I wasn't.
I also felt the same about her interest look for this episode. It was
Oh yeah, with them wings. Now, Miss.
the hair with both looks. I like the boot with both looks. I like that she added this glove. And like when she turned around, like where the gloves start, is kind of where like the back, like oh, it was just nice lines. And I thought,
She had my favorite suit. I thought the suit was a stunning for me.
do we dare give Lydia a stunning?
I was there because I was like the only thing I was back. The only thing was a little nitpicky for me was like the whole length thing. But other than that, I thought she was stunning because I thought her face was put together, her hair like, and it was a good reveal because it was well hidden. Like the suit was still tight and fitting and all that, and taking off. Like she hit the marks for me.
And she not looking like Cynthia once she revealed. Like she looked together. She don't look disheveled. The back of this is sexy. I think I'm gonna give her a stunning.
Yeah.
This is totally off topic. Well, not totally off topic. Dua Lipa is on tour, and she's gonna be in Chicago right before my birthday. And you know that's one of my girls.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to get my outfit together from because I like to do it when I go to the concert. I have to do it for my girl. I might be giving some of this vibe for the concert.
Okay. Yes.
My puss gonna be out, but I'm gonna have a suit jacket over it.
I love it. Yes, no, definitely would love that vibe.
This is a great example. I think this is why Georges turned it for me, because Georges is also a short girl, but Georges looked nice in her suit and her volume and her wide leg pant, and she looked like a damn cartoon. She looked this first piece is a fool.
This first piece is such a chop. It's like, let me just wear something big so I can take it off.
Yes.
And it's not even giving, like, I know, like, it's giving that zoot suit, but this is not how it's done. No.
She look like she's swimming in it. Like, this looks like it's a joke.
She like a potato.
Look at her little head. This is a fool. Dochi. Bro, okay.
Now, I did think the wedding dress was cute.
She really said, Dochi, be for real, for real. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real.
She did.
Now, this was cute.
The wedding dress is cute.
This is the first time I ever seen her in anything that I thought she looked sexy.
Yeah.
The
absolutely.
Suit looked cheap. I agree, Philly John. It did look costumey. It looked like somebody had this on in their music video before, but it was cute. She wanted to show her new body. It's cute.
The first part is a mama. This is garbage. The second part is right up close to a stunning. So she gets a cute for me overall.
Yes, yes. Her hair, I love the updo. Her makeup looks much better. Yeah, I give her a cute. She looked like two kids on top of each other in that coat. I agree. It's giving the what's the little kids I used to watch? The Little Rascals.
Oh yes.
Mama, this is garbage. Before I even walk out, Mama, this is garbage. A fool.
All right, mistress, losing weight journey. That's what we're about to go through right here. So she comes out first with this look though. When she did that was Adele. I was like, she like a little Adele going down that runway.
She not cinched. It looked like she just got her boy body.
Yeah.
Mama, this is garbage. Her hair and her beauty is stunning. But no.
Yeah, I'm giving her a tacky. I ain't gonna go this is garbage all the way. But it was tacky to me.
I know damn well she ain't packed this her suitcase going, yeah, this tomorrow. Yeah. And then I kind of the first look for this week's episode started on YouTube and I wasn't really paying attention, but I heard it. Mama comes on the next episode mad and upset.
I watched it.
Are you kidding me?
Wait till you see, and if you keep watching the next day when they come in, watch what she does to Aja.
I would have said, girl, hold on. Do you remember? You ever seen the clip when Alyssa Edward goes, "What the fuck is going on in here on this day? What the fuck, girl? I know that wig ain't got you acting that crazy, bitch."
That energy was so off and everything, and it carries on through that. And I think that's what Cuckoo was talking about at Roscoe's. Because the word is, I don't know if you saw that part where she was saying how she confronted Mistress over her attitude and told her pretty much how, like, you gonna lose business, like you don't do this in this business and everything like this. And like she said, you just got to keep watching, I guess, see the rest, see what happens.
Honey, Mama, Mistress, I was rooting for you. But
no more.
Yeah, we got. See, I love that we put this together, and this probably feels so random, but it feels so right. I love that we mesh Love Island and Drag Race together. Because I didn't know why Sierra went home. I just recently found out why Sierra actually.
We're gonna talk about that. Yes.
And, I'm a girl that I try to root for everybody. And Saturday race, I try to root for everybody, especially on competitions. Because, of course, I'm rooting for everybody black. But I also am hashtag Team Talent. I root for talent. But I'll be telling the girls, and we see what just happened in America with this last election. I just be telling the girls, I be trying to root for everybody, but this why I stopped saying the people of color stuff, because sometimes I be like, no, I'm just going to call you what you are, because you don't be acting like you want to be grouped with me, because we don't act like this.
Not at all. No, ma'am. Well, we know for this episode, Ginger and Georges are on top, and they pick Ginger for the win. And Mistress, Aja, Lydia, and Cuckoo were all in the bottom. And they've got Cuckoo and Mistress as the bottom two. And Mistress beats Cuckoo in the lip sync. So in silverware, so if y'all don't know, if you're unfamiliar, my brother here, silverware.
Yes, honey, because she's polished.
Yes, because she's polished. We do silverware's drag race of who would be the tops and the bottoms of the week.
Yes, honey, they're all bottoms.
Would this have been a lip sync Lollapalooza going on next week? You're all in danger.
And that's the look. I know we're not supposed to talk about her, but that's a Willem quote. They're all bottoms. You said who would be in the bottom for me? Okay, the tops would have been Lydia, and I would have kept it as Ginger. I know I'm not rooting for Ginger, but I'm not gonna be delusional. She did better than the girls, but it would have been um Georges and Ginger, and then the bottom would have been. I think I'm fine with the bottoms because both of those runways were horrible, and the snatch games were horrible too. So that's fine.
I'm totally fine with the bottoms this week as well. And I'm good with the top. I think we're both the same. Yeah, I'm good with the top two with Georges and Ginger.
Ginger.
Now I might have would have switched. I might have would have gave Georges the win
Okay.
based off the runway.
Because I definitely rolled my eyes when Ginger won. Hard, girl. They probably almost got stuck. Mm-mm.
You said I'm done. I'm out of it.
I'm so
Like
over it.
you said I am over it. Usually they try to hide it a little bit. It ain't no hiding this year who they want to win, who's gonna win.
It's giving the Shea Coulee season. It's giving All Star season 4, 5, whatever season that
Whichever
was.
you want, yeah.
And you
Oh,
know, everybody um suck Shea Coulee clit. She just all right to me. Oh, it look like y'all got some lightning, girl.
I know she out there going. It's going on out there now.
It's Hurricane Hooder.
That's a good transition where we about to go.
Yes.
And Philly, I am sipping on my fave now. I'm addicted to blackberry crowns. So blackberry crown, if sponsorship, I have one every episode. Bring the
Okay.
bottle out and everything. My ice done melted. I'm at the bottom now. But
And I'm drinking some tea with a little vodka in it, like my girl Sutton, honey. Because Dorit says Sutton probably wakes up and put vodka in her coffee. Yes, honey.
well, anything left to say about these girls next week? We transition on over to Love Island. Last
I didn't
thoughts.
pay attention to see what the challenge is going to be next week.
Talent show.
Oh, right, which I thought was backwards. I think that probably should have been this week, but maybe they won the 9 girls for the Snatcher game. I don't know. They be doing random stuff on Drag Race. You know, I'm still tuning in for the people, for our viewers, but I'm over the season, just so y'all know. I'm only doing this for y'all. And this weekend, not to put the girls in my business, but I have a fake boyfriend. And I was hanging out with my fake boyfriend, and I was drinking vanilla crown. But I still need to try this blackberry.
Yes, vanilla. Yes, Brie, and blackberry. There is a blackberry crown. There's a caramel one too. Oh, now the lights flickering on.
Girl, not the girl. Don't. That's probably you gonna lose power. Mm. Let me change my background.
You gotta change your background. All right, folks, we got to transition over to talk some Love Island.
And saying, Brie, I love peach crown and the apple crown. Yes.
Apple has been a long, Apple has been a long time staple.
I drink it on the rocks.
Yes, absolutely. But now blackberry has been ruling my life lately.
Okay, I'm gonna try it because you selling it, honey. The picture that I tried to use, I don't know. It's like it's not accepting it, so I'm trying to find another picture. I show up I haven't watched the season. Oh, we love the commitment and your views.
Well, we give you all the info you need, Philly, so you have watched the season.
Yes, honey, from viewers like you. That's how I am. See, that's how I want to be the people's comfort watch. How Funky Dineva is my comfort watch on some other girls, because Funky talks about so many shows I never watch,
And you just be into it.
but I watch him talk about it. Yes, honey, I'm gonna put Miss Sierra. I'm gonna put Sierra as my background because I want to talk. I want to chat about her for a second.
Yeah, so that's why I want to jump in when I first hear about
Jump, jump, jump to it.
the Sierra. So this has just been the talk of the town, and everybody got their little thoughts and think pieces and stuff over it, and how they feel about it.
Look at her, honey.
So if you were watching Sunday's episode, all of a sudden they came over with that voiceover and was like, Sierra has gone for, what did they say, for personal reasons. Has left the villa for personal reasons.
Like, huh?
They got everybody looking all sad, looking around, like what's going on. But you know, if you've been following the things, you see that the comments have been unearthed of and video, I guess, too, of a few times of her describing her eyes in a way that could be seen as a slur to the Asian community.
I'm not gonna say the word, but did she use the word? Does it start with a C?
Yes. And not once, not twice, I think like 3 times. I think of something throughout the years. And so she had people managing like her I think it was like close friends and all this stuff managing her social media. Then when this stuff started coming out, they distanced themselves from her and like made statements and everything about it. Like, so all this stuff was happening while she's in the villa. The crash out is going on. So they ended up pulling her from the house because, you know, they already had to pull a girl this season from some other stuff. Then people was trying to get her to pull. Did you see that with her video?
No.
When it's trying to like debate if
she had the N word playing with a song or something.
Yeah. And like saying it if she said it or didn't say it, kind of thing. Whatever. Some people are in their feelings about Sierra going home, and other people aren't. Like me personally, I'm fine. Like I'm good with consistency. You know,
people. What they try to get Shelly pulled for?
Child, they try to get Shelly pulled for what? Her and Ace knowing each other or something. Like, what they try to get her pulled for? Child. I don't know. But people don't like Miss Shelly. We can diagnose that and talk about that too. But I'm okay with Sierra going. Like, I don't think it could. I don't think people need to be like giving this girl death threats and going out like that's crazy. Doing all these things, but yeah, let the people know some things are not okay. And you can pull some things away, pull this little opportunity away, but I think she should have room to rebound, you know, if she truly understands. But I'm good. I'm good on Sierra going.
Same. And Bree said, I guess Shelly was saying hero in the Asian accent. What? I don't know I don't get what that's referring to. Sierra could go back, girl. Make room for my girls. I agree. Because I actually liked her, but as soon as I heard this, I went and unfollowed her on Instagram. I also want to say this. I don't, again, this is why from in America, from my current election, and no shade to anybody, I'm just not using the collective phrase of POC, or people of color. I'm not using that. I'm calling people black, Latin, whatever, Asian. That's what I'm going by. I noticed on this show, this one reason why I like this show, because it's giving me social experiment. A lot of the Asian people, a lot of the Latin people on the show seemed like they had no problem immediately tacking on to the white people on the show. Not other Latin people, maybe somebody black, but definitely somebody white. Pepe seemed like his criteria for a girl is a white girl. He don't even seem like he's been.
Oh, absolutely.
I missed some episodes, but he seemed like he's only been into the white girls. And I was kind of confused why he didn't like Grayson because she seemed like she fit his type. She was white and blonde, so I don't know what why she didn't fit. But okay, girl. I didn't watch long enough, but I heard y'all said that Ulisa girl was mega. Maya was definitely all up in Austin face. It just I don't know. So when Sierra seemed like she also had a type that she preferred the white boys. So when I heard this later on, I wasn't that surprised.
Mm-hmm.
When and I want to also say this because people like to conflate things. I don't think because you will date outside their race doesn't mean that I don't think that that automatically mean that you self-hating or that you racist or anything. But bitch, if you seem like you exclusively date other people or a certain race, it'd be like, so I'm not. I wasn't surprised.
No, I agree with you. Exactly with that. Like, it's the thing. If that's all you go to, and the only thing you go to, that's yeah, that's a lot of red flags.
Mhm.
So we good on Miss Sierra. So I'm glad we see eye to eye with that one because people out here talking crazy like don't it's offensive. It's offensive to people. Like that's a thing. All right.
And
Uh,
I'm black, but when I'm now see to the people watching us, I bet it's some of y'all that's not black that don't do this, and y'all need to. Cause I bet y'all be around people saying nigga and y'all don't stop them, and y'all probably say nigga when y'all singing along to the song. If I'm around black people and I hear them say, and I'm not gonna say the slur,
yeah.
but there's another slur that I hear people say sometimes that starts with a C for Asian people, but it's specific to a country. And I know back in the day people would say that. I've heard people say that in recent times, and I'd be like, girl, what did you just say? I correct people. I hear people say slurs about little people, and I'm sure that starts with an M. I'd be
Mm.
like, we don't say that. So this is
You gotta
like,
let the people know.
yes, you have to people let the people know. So don't just correct people when they saying the slur for your group. Correct them when they do it for all the groups. And I'm gonna challenge all the girls watching to do that because I bet not all of the girls do that. So if you hear somebody saying nigga or the other ones, be like, girl, if it ain't a part of your group, it don't need to come out your mouth. Period,
All right.
bitch.
Ah, so on Sunday, with that said, on Sunday we had a recoupling that went on, and so the people got to recouple, and I don't think we got to. I was wondering how you feel about the recoupling and the decisions that were made, and if we can kind of dive into this and talk about it. Some of it we knew that was going to happen. I've They tried to make the big decision at the end between Amaya picking between Brian, Zach, and Elon.
Yes.
I was like, this ain't. We all know what this is gonna be. I wasn't so certain who Alandria was gonna pick
Same.
with between Nick or Zach and having that. How do you feel about the whole thing with Nick with her and Nick? Because some people now, like in Sierra's camp, people for her, are like reading Alandria and saying all this stuff that y'all were yelling about, and doing this and that you yell at Huda for. You do. You ain't on no girl code going on and taking her man and all this and that. Da 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 da. Did you have any issue?
Not at all. Two reasons. This bitch went home for being problematic. It's not at first the way they said it. I'm thinking she went home because there was something going on with a family member, or maybe she had something going on. She went home because she was problematic. So at that point, bitch, we don't care nothing about your feelings. And this is like this kind of is like a game show. At the end of the day, don't the people win money?
Uh-huh.
So this is my first season watching, but I'm gonna assume that America has because we vote for who we want to make it to the finale. So I'm gonna assume that America is gonna vote for who they like the most, regardless of if it's a actual couple or not, and these people winning money. Girl, play the game, and they had been coupled already. I'm not mad, and if no shade, a white girl would have did it and wouldn't have thought twice about it, and y'all wouldn't be at home mad about it either. Y'all want to put all this expectation on her because she the black girl, and oh well, it's a game show. I want my girl to win some money. I'm not mad. Sue me.
Same, not mad at all. And I was glad it's finally like in the girls' court to kind of pick and stuff too. I feel like the guys have been getting to pick a lot this season. And so I was totally, even if I'm like, no girl, you stick on there and you try to win this money because people, you're gonna get votes because people like the both of them and have been rooting for them, which they don't know like how much the outside world had kind of been rooting for them to be together anyway. So this
Yeah.
might really play into their hands and in their favor
Yeah.
at the end. But I'm totally fine with it because Alandria has been through it in that house, messing around with Taylor's
Oh,
little
I
boy.
ain't mean to do that.
Oh
I
no,
meant to my background.
you could put it up there too. I
Okay.
I don't know if it's Nick is. I don't know if I would believe if with anything with the two of them happening outside of the house. It definitely seems something that's very much for the TV screen, even though I think he is attracted to her and stuff. I think that part of it is very true. I don't think I couldn't see herself, Alandria, going for Nick the
I
way that she
agree.
was the country boy too.
I agree. But then, and we talk about this amongst our group, I also don't feel like this go back to the race stuff. I don't I didn't feel like Taylor was that into Alondra, and we see that he wasn't. I didn't feel Chris was that into Shelly. I think, and I don't feel like Ace that into Shelly either. We gonna see once they leave the house, but it just gives me no shade. Some of the black boys just gave me. I know that we're on TV, and I'm like, and TV, like the viewers probably gonna want me to be with a black girl, but all of them gave me that they probably would have been with some other girl if they had the choice. I think they just did that to play to viewers, to me. Cause Ace and all of them, they ass get so excited when the like when Andrina came in. Oh, they get so excited. We heard Jeremiah say out his mouth, "I like my oh, she's my type, Latin and foreign." But that's what all of them gave to me. But they just had enough sense not to say it out their mouth.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. So it'd be interesting to see how they're gonna try to progress their relationship for the show. I'd be
Mm-hmm.
curious about that. What else was in that? Well, I was like, if you want to jump in like to last night, or if you want to kind of talk about it all together. What I was thinking is we could go couple by couple and
Okay,
talk
that's
about the
cool.
things if that works for y'all, and we
Mm-hmm.
can talk about all the things with them. Um, can we talk about Miss Huda and Mr. Chris?
Absolutely.
So, oh wait, what did Bree say there? I'm
I'm
so
so.
oh go
Oh, go
ahead.
ahead. You
I'm
got it.
so
I'm
over
actually.
the girls.
I need to
Oh, I'm
pee. I'm
so over the girls,
so
girl. With Alandria, the only reason she mentioned girls to Hood Rat is because Hood Rat set the girls standard in the beginning. I agree, Bree. I'm so glad you said that because that's one thing. The whole thing, this whole girls code, they need to retire that phrase from the show and do it because it's just throwing everything out of whack. It doesn't make sense. It's not consistent. It's unrealistic and it's dumb. It doesn't even make. I feel like they just hold the girls to a different standard in general. I mean, society does in general, and they do definitely on this show. And that whole girls code thing is just. Mm-mm. I'm so over it. I'm just so over people just saying that because it's never making any sense to me. And the purpose of the show, you need to move. You gotta be open, like on this show, basically to get to somewhere in the end. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense how they try to make them move in certain ways. But I agree, Miss Hoodrat, she set the precedent, and that's why she is even so confusing to me right now with everything that's going on with her and Chris. They're in this relationship, and that's the part that it drives me in up the wall with her. But if you notice, like her and Chris' relationship, whether or not he's really into her or not, that's another thing. I think that's part of the game too. But at least I feel like he's giving it a legit chance and shot. But I was feeling like even myself before Chris said anything, I feel like Huda, she always acts weird around him. Like the way like she's always looking off or not, the way she just be looking and stuff whenever they interact together, it just be throwing me off. And so when he brings up in this episode about, because there were a couple of times that they highlight too and make sure when he tried to get a kiss or something from her, she would be nasty. She was nasty at him during the day and the whole baby challenge and doing stuff like, I don't like what you putting on him. Why are you doing him like that? And da da da. Like it was just giving a whole lot. And I feel like she's always is doing yoga. She was extra towards him. And so when he brings up with you not wanting to kiss me in front of people, but yet you want to have sex with me when we're in the bed and be all up on me, it's not making sense. And that wouldn't make sense to me either.
I agree.
So I was totally with them. And then she like blows up and it like walks away from the conversation. And I'm like, why are you getting mad at him for bringing this up? As she kept cutting him off during that whole time they were talking too.
Oh,
She was just a lot. I couldn't.
I would have cursed her out.
He's a better man than me, yeah, because she would have got some words.
I can't stand people cutting me off. I pulled you over here for a chat, so clearly I wanted to talk. You are not about to keep cutting me off. She was just ridiculous. Oh my God, I was so over her. What he said made sense. She's weird. She gives it. She just want a man to chase her, and she doesn't. Her conversation is horrible. She never has anything really to talk about. She's just weird to me. She's a weird girl. I don't know what her tea is.
She is. She is. And I was like, why couldn't you just say, because when she was talking to Amaya, she was like, I just feel like with Jeremiah, I was all over him, and you see how that went. And I just didn't know what people would say or whatever. She was like, I was trying to do things different this time. Huh? And I'm like, that don't even make sense, but you couldn't even voice that to him anyway. But it didn't make sense. And I'm like, are you really trying to do things different because you gave up the kitty?
That's what I was about to say. If you
I'm
were
so
trying to do
confused.
things different, how about not have sex with somebody altogether? You said I'ma fuck you, but I'ma just I'ma do the most, but behind the scenes, not on camera. That makes sense. She's slow, but she probably used to dealing with a lot of goofy, slow men. How old is a Huda real young too? Isn't she like 23?
Is she that young?
Let's see. I think so, because when 24, she's young. Because I remember when she said her age, and she has like a 4 or 5 year old. I was like, oh, so she was like 19.
I didn't realize she was that young.
She's 24.
Oh wow. Well, that make she's given that.
Very much, kind of younger. Because I wasn't.
Okay.
I don't think I was never acting slow like her, but she's giving younger.
You said you was never acted that slow.
Mm-mm.
You see the chances of them winning the money?
No, because how does it go? I don't. I've never seen the fool. This is my first season. How does it go with the winners?
It would just be whatever the final. I think they probably will have one more elimination.
So it'll be three,
Yeah, it's usually 3 or 4. I can't remember how or something like that.
and then there's a miracle vote who wins.
Yes,
Oh, so
yes.
we actually choose who gonna be the winner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Huda knows she just came in there to get some dick. It's okay.
that's a long way to travel to get some dick, but you have to go all the way to Fiji. I guess your pussy ain't yanking like you think it is. I don't have to go around the world and to have sex. I can do it right sitting up in my room.
Oh, I know,
Hey.
right. I can't like the. I see a lot of people. I don't know, feeling like she taking up for Huda. I guess more than I thought. She's more popular than I thought she would. She was.
That makes sense because there's a lot of goofy bitches at home watching that do the same shit she's doing. And no shade, but Funky done even been saying it for a while. But I agree. He said the ladies not into accountability these days. So Huda makes sense. It makes sense.
They don't. All right. Which one you want to go to now?
Let's talk about Brian and
Oh,
Amaya.
my favorite. Yeah.
Ooh, honey. Oh, I want Brian to come bite my titties and eat my kitty box. Oh, Brian's so cute to me. He need a haircut too, but he is cute.
Not he does need a haircut. Definitely. In that hideaway. Okay.
Honey.
How did he what did he say? He said I lost my virginity again.
Oh, no, this what he said, and it flooded my basement. He said, I feel like I lost my virginity for the second time. He said, I love that journey, or I enjoyed that journey.
Yes, that's that little code word they use
Amaya said, we went on the journey twice. I said, oh,
twice.
back to back. I said, oh, Brian, my kind of man, honey. Yes.
Look, I actually, whether it's not, I know there's some people, Bree, I'm gonna call you out. Nah, I think it was Bree that said before that she doesn't think Brian really liked the Maya. I
Hmm.
don't know. I think he does.
I do too. I think he does.
I feel like they genuinely kind of like feel each other. Like we're outside of the show, maybe meet up even if it's just once or twice or something. Who knows?
Yes. And I remember Brian when he first came in the house, and I think maybe Andrina came in as a bombshell. He was
Yes.
like, "Oh, I love her, and I like Dominican girls, and he's Dominican, and Amaya Dominican too." So I actually think he liked her. I think he just was stuck on Andrina at first, but after he got past, like this bitch don't be talking about nothing. Or that's what he said.
Yes.
Now y'all know Brian does not like Amaya. Mm. I think so.
I think he does. I really do. Well, if he doesn't, let me tell you, they are faking it, or he's faking it very well
He is.
and doing the thing.
Whatever.
But he gets giddy around her. He's like super, and I like how super calm he is around her.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like, and that's not the energy that she had this whole time in there. I maybe I just wanted to be real. Like to me, this is my favorite couple. Usually, it's
I
the big couple of the show, but this time it's the Dominican people this season for me.
I like them too. And it like every time someone says something negative about her, he was like, "Oh, I like it." He was like, "It just that's how Dominican people are. It don't bother me. We Latin. Like, I think it's genuine." they feel more genuine to me than the Ace and Shelly. No shade. Something about Ace just feels so funny acting. That Ace feel like he doing Shelly a favor to me.
Yeah.
Because he even
No,
said
yes,
when we
absolutely.
when we get to them, we're gonna talk about it. Because when she did that date in the house, he said something. I was like,
Yes, we're gonna talk about. I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Bree said, "Let's see, what has he done that has shown he like her besides agrees with?"
this is also what I liked. I haven't noticed any other couple say this. He said also, he was like, also, I'm in New York and you're in Boston, so we're not that far away. Oh, excuse me, it was the opposite. You're in New York,
No.
I'm in Boston, we're not that far away. She said, yes, I would like for us to go do something in the city, but she was implying you come to me. And she was like, she said, name the restaurant. That sound like that's the only couple to me that sound like we actually about to meet up. We live close enough to each other. I haven't heard anybody else sound like they were actually trying to make legit plans about life outside of the villa. To me, I haven't noticed that.
Yes, and the way he talks about her to the boys, though, like I think the way he talks about her just feels really genuine to me.
I agree.
Billy, I'm gonna be watching Big Brother for sure. We'll see if it's given like that. We'll do a little review and stuff. I am a Big Brother fan.
I watched it years ago. So like early Big Brother and Survivor, I used to watch. So I like these shows, but I just fell off. But I'm going to try to commit to this season because you and Monet like it. So yes, I'm going to try to having a YouTube. It's easier to commit to things because you have to watch it to review it. So I'm gonna try to watch it.
That is true. Yes, but we're not gonna see eye to eye on this because said we are not watching the same show. He gets giddy because he wants the kitty.
Come on, Missy Elliott, you better be up here rhyming.
Eat that kitty and hide away. Eat that kitty and hide away. I was like, what? That little song was tripping me out.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
But yeah, I like that. But Amaya's journey, we know how we feel about Amaya. I wish I had the clip right now to play her little song. That's what I think of all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know I'm pretty, pretty, but I was bad. When the women cry and bat their eyes, men just fall for it every time. This true,
This is true.
but Bree, but this one of her men, so that's why it's funny,
Yes.
and that's why I feel like this genuine, because like he know what it is, just like Bree. We're just gonna see what happens. Black women is getting love on more than anyone on the show, and it's not genuine. I just don't understand. It don't have nothing. We're gonna get to them.
We gotta get to it. Okay.
But I have a theory, and I don't want y'all to get mad at me, but I have a theory.
All right, Brian and Amaya. I think we're both kind of on the Brian and Amaya train.
Yes.
Should we just? Yeah, because I wanted to.
And I want my sisters to be in love, but keyword love. I don't want them to just be with some boy because he cute and he's talking right for the moment. Because that's what Ace is giving me. Ace is not giving me to me. He's not giving me
Ace and Shelly now. Let's just go there for sure.
Honey, some big lips and a cute smile never fools me. You got to be tough. You got to do more than talk right. You got to show me something. And that little breakfast ain't it.
But they're limited on what they can do on the island.
I know, but I'm just saying, he just not. Where is Shelley from? Does Shelley live in California too?
That's a good question. I don't know where Shelly is from. Let's see real quick because I'm curious.
We didn't even when you asked about Olandria and Nick. I wasn't surprised that Olandria chose Nick. It did seem like she liked Zach a little, but I didn't think she liked Zach that much. And I just feel like she at the least just had more loyalty to Nick and was like, "Bitch, let's just try
Yeah,
to get some money."
that's what I felt too. But Shelly is from Orlando.
Oh, I'm gonna do. She still live in Florida because that definitely ain't about to work. But maybe they'll be flying back and forth. I see she models. I don't. I know the girls. Our Bravo girls know Ace from his content. I don't. I've never seen them videos when he be dancing with people, so I don't know.
Yes. So Mr. Ace and Miss Shelly. Now on this previous episode, I know Shelly wanted to express. I try to make sure I don't get Sunday and Monday. Was this whenever she wanted to express her gratitude for him and made him the breakfast? Was that on the previous? Was that on Monday or Sunday? Not Monday, but Monday or Tuesday. I
Uh,
mean,
I feel like that was what I think it was two different episodes. I know she made him breakfast one day, and then didn't they do a picnic or something? No,
the
they
picnic.
did s'mores. They did s'mores another
She
time.
did more. Okay, yeah, that was for that night. All right. Well, the time I wanted to go back, I can't remember which day, but whenever she had the discussion with Ace about how she doesn't want to be open anymore, pretty much, and she was like she's done with Chris and that whole thing, like pretty much confess how she just only wants to be with Ace, and his response was appreciate it, thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh no, you fine. I that right there is why I'm saying like it doesn't feel I don't see a spark. Like I don't yeah, I see a friendship. I see like they care for each other, but I don't get romantic vibes from them.
And then when she did the s'mores thing, he said something like, "Oh, I love that. It shows me she's worthy or something."
Yeah, that
Like,
when he
word?
tells somebody like she is worthy. Like, huh?
I don't know. And maybe everybody should feel like somebody needs to be worthy of them. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But just when I hear straight men say stuff like that, for me, it just don't make nothing about that make me it gives me like is red flag a word? I don't know if it's a red flag, but I just be like, Ace just is playing hard to get to me at every moment. At first, you wanted to play hard to get and not be closed off, but then when she didn't want to be closed off, then it was a problem. Then I don't know. I just don't. And then I think what also I don't like, and I know my perspective could be different because I am a gay man. The men, they were so easily to be, we're best friends, we're bros, we're best friends for life. Y'all so quick to be like we're brothers, but then the ladies who you actually here to be romantically involved with, you're like giving her a hard time at every opportunity. To me, that just is different to me. It seemed like the men were more pressed about finding bros. That's really what a lot of them was giving, and like a bro, and to be on TV and get out the house. That's what they give.
Did you see how happy they got when they got to go play basketball? Now
Yeah,
let me tell you, like love. I used to love playing basketball down. You know, of course we get whenever we in college, it's give me that whole college vibe. But let me tell you, we did not even get that excited right there. And then the shoot, now whenever I was a kid growing up, did I get that excited the way that they were?
I And again, that's why I said maybe it's different because I'm a gay man. But I'm always thrown off when men be more excited to be around other men than the ladies. Like literally, like when Taylor wanted to ask, wait first. Oh wait, I'm gonna just wait till we get to them. But it's not. I don't see it. We'll see what happens. I could be proven wrong, but I don't see it.
And the thing is about with Shelly and Ace, and he is thoughtful and he does stuff, but I don't think that's hard for him. Like
Mm-mm.
it's like he has that kind of personality, and like the stuff that I've seen that's kind of the person that he is. So I don't want to say like come off where I don't know, maybe I'm saying it ain't that special
It's not.
because that's not hard for him to do.
And are you gonna do this shit at home? Again, you on TV, and I'm
Right.
sure his ass and probably watched this show before, so he probably know. I've never watched it, but I'm sure he know to a certain extent what viewers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what? And no shade. That's what I wanted to say. As I keep looking at Ace, I'm like, because you can't tell me Chris Brown got a spell over women. He just does. Chris Brown music ain't nothing that special. His dance moves ain't nothing we ain't never seen before. But he got a spell on the ladies. You can't tell them nothing that'll turn them against Chris Brown. And I'm like, Ace kind of light skinned and he got some big lips and some tattoos. It's the girls just stuck because he just a light skinned man and he cute. Because I don't see it. And he's short. I don't see it. And one of our friends was talking about he's so confident. What most short men be acting like this, especially if they think they cute. He just got the Napoleon complex to me. I'm not impressed.
No, I had to say maybe it's a whole West Coast thing too, a different vibe. I don't,
Maybe that's what it is.
and I think maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm not used to.
It's too relaxed for me. I need a little more. Mm-mm. He just
Yeah,
act like he the prize, like he doing her a
no,
favor.
he literally is that person that'd be like, I'm the prize.
Mm-hmm.
No, that caught my ear too whenever he said that after she did the s'mores thing, and he was like, she is worthy, and I was like, huh? Like no, like it's stuff like that that just don't be sitting right, and I don't dislike Ace at all.
And
Like,
I
and I'm
think the
fine with him.
optics don't help it. Like him being lighter and she darker skin, it just be like, this not helping.
But I just as a love match, it's not giving me them Cordell Serena feelings and stuff of last. It's not the same.
I'm not praising Brian for getting Kitty. I'm not praising him. They both seem like they wanted to have sex. So I don't think he like got something out of her because they both was ready. She was like, oh, I miss these kisses. And grown people do what you want to do. But all I'm saying is they actually seem like they are it's actually an opportunity for something to happen outside of the villa. I have
Yeah.
not seen that with these other people. Even little
I-
Goofy Taylor and Clark was talking about a wedding. Just have not heard that from the other people. That's all.
yeah, and this is strictly to be like on a like on a connection like level. Like I don't get that feel the same way from them. I just don't.
I guess. I am a man and I'm a black man and I hear what black I be around straight black men. I just hear how men talk. And he just not giving me that he that into her, not to me. But again, we gonna see. But I'm just not feeling it.
I'm just not there.
And I
I'm not
said it
there
from day
with it.
one. I never none of the black men, I was just like, they just all right to me.
And I agree, like it is harder for black people and stuff on the shows and because but I mean sometimes they just not giving though too at the same time.
And that's another thing. I think sometimes black men always be so worried about being looking cool and want to be too cool for school, and that doesn't that don't play well on TV all the time. Sometimes you do have to be big or whatever, because it, and maybe that's the case. Maybe he just coming off too laid back for me. But I'm just saying for me and how I perceive, especially straight people dating, it's not given to me. Y'all didn't have anything to say about Brian the way you go ahead. I'm just not getting that from Brian. Ever since he closed that off with Andrina, he
Hey,
was like,
Stacey.
"Oh, Amaya kind of fine," and she Dominican, and he was coming to her rescue, and he ain't complaining about everything. And it's just not giving the same energy. It's just not.
It's not. Bree about to cancel us, but it's not giving. It's not giving that for us. Uh, and I guess probably it's the length of time they've been in there too. You know, Ace has been there longer.
Bro, you still my bestie, and I'm gonna open a room tonight. You still my bestie.
So
And
Bree
when
can
I
read
start
us.
And
So
when I
Bree can
start
read
making
us.
plant pots, she needs to be the first one to buy a plant. And I'm the first one.
Stacey, we done said everything about your Ace, honey. We don't believe
Oh,
it.
because I know you about to come in the cake for it too, honey. Come through.
Ah, so since we're on the black folks, should we go to the other one? Mr. Taylor.
The way these men have been goofy this season, I don't think they were trying to be cool, but his vibe is giving California. Yeah, I can see that. It's just, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I don't know what else to say. Ace is just not my cup of tea. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's just the end of the day. That's what it
Mhm.
is. But it's fine. Like I don't I don't think he's done anything. There what and my thing is too, I think I will say he is I think he's controlling. I do feel like Ace is a controlling person, but he's like that nice controlling.
Napoleon complex. The short man always want to run everything. He down to he running all the men. That's just what he. Yeah, like, and then when somebody showed the video of his family background and come from a stunning family, they did stuff in the community and civil rights and all of that. But yes, he wants to be in charge of the girls. But I don't. What was he? My guards are up, and I be so tired of men always saying this. What has anybody done to you that your guards so up? And then when you sit down and listen to them talk, they be the ones that be the fuck everybody around and fuck them over. But then they guard up. Like I be so over there with men. Maybe to the ladies that should be cute. That's not cute. Cause please sit down and explain to me what was done to you that your guards up. Please.
Oh, we love y'all too. We hate us today
Cause
because
let it be the right looking bitch. Let it be a bitch that look like Kim Kardashian. It ain't nothing about no guarded nothing. You all in her face. You ready to do everything. They only do this shit when it be certain women. To me. Cause if you the right bitch, they not even talking like this. So that's why I'm not impressed by anything he has said or done. It takes more than, to quote my girl Katy Perry, it takes more than a wink, more than a drink, if you want me. Okay, that ain't phasing me. And he's short. No. And he a liar. Keep talking about he 5'10". Girl, bye. And I'm Beyonce.
oh gosh. Oh gosh.
What please tell me what I have to hate on about Ace. I really want to know. Whatever. I'm not not blaming him. I'm just saying he has the Napoleon complex. He does. Like all the short men, they always it's a lot of bark.
All right. Well, Mr. Taylor and Clark, let's go. Let's go on to them because we'll keep. I'm sure Ace is gonna keep coming back into the conversation.
Oh, I'm gonna answer this because she said
Okay.
this man explained his background and his childhood. Is this the piece when he talked about how? What did he even say? How he lived in Watts and he slept on
Oh yeah, the girl like
a
the
lawn chair.
benches or
What does that have to do with being guarded dating? I just want to know that. That has nothing to do with dating to me. I don't get the correlation. And then if you so guarded with dating, why are you on the dating show? Again, that don't make sense. But work. I'm talking honey.
he said, if you're so guarded with dating, why are you on a dating show?
Like what? Why come on here then? That don't make sense. And then you saying this to her. I would love to hear if it was another girl, if this would have been all the same excuses and stuff. I guess his amounts were up for Amaya and came down for Shelly. I did it. I didn't see those episodes, but he still said that in
No,
reference to Shelly. See?
he's like one of those where it's a hard nut to crack progress and him like he's been open about like not being it not really being emotional, not really being open and stuff with people. So it takes a lot for him to open up. I was fine with the conversations like they had about their upbringing and stuff. Like I said, I think there's a legit like love and stuff for each other. I just don't see it. I just don't see the spark. I don't see the romance. And I feel like at this point in the show, you would have seen like something like that's given like something outside of the challenges. So I don't know. That's why I said it's just not giving like an authentic kind of like release, like a real thing to me. They're gonna be homies.
Okay, Stacey. He could be a leader. I'm not negating that. I'm just also saying he's short. And he has the Napoleon complex. Both things can exist at the same time. I just want to say this before we move on. This is how I would accept this conversation. And I believe he is younger. Isn't he in his early 20s?
Yeah, he's young.
This is what would be acceptable for me. I am young. I have not because I didn't get in my first relationship till I was 24. I am young. I have not been in a lot of relationships, and I haven't seen a lot of successful ones. So I don't be thirsty to jump in them all. That sounds like something that makes sense versus my childhood and my what? I don't know. You're gonna have to give me something else more than that. Or I've been in 3 relationships and they didn't work out because they were lying, or they didn't work out because this. And maybe he said that and I didn't hear that part, but I'm just saying, you telling me that you grew up in Watts and slept on the lawn chair, that don't have nothing to do with you dating. You're gonna have to tell me something that makes more sense than that. That's all I'm saying.
No, he's 22, and that's why I give great. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand he's 22. So I'm not. Yeah, it's just that like I'm just like, who is together at 22? That's why we know what it is. But I think it's just like this illusion that he is the one that to be worthy of.
And
That's what
Stacy,
he gives.
if that works for you, then you don't need to be on the dating show.
Oh,
Because
what
I
it's
think I have a lot of trauma from seeing things with my parents and that deals with relationships and not trusting men, but I still date. So all I'm saying is, if it's that deep, then you don't need to be on the dating show. Because whose fault is that? Or like who? That sounds like you need to be on the therapy show, not the dating show. To me, but what do I know? I
Yeah.
was about to say something, but it might be shady. Let's move on to the next thing. Read my other. Sometimes you put yourself in situations to work on it, but no, I think. Well, just say that you just on here for TV, but it's gonna be one or the other. Like I'm not. I don't have time for all of that. Mm-mm. They played Cordell like this last year too. Now look at Cordell. See, I didn't watch last season, so I don't know.
Him and Cordell don't give the same energy to me though. Too, they're different, but I get what you're saying. Um, they did, and that's what I have this all in mind. I know how TV, we're not ignorant to TV and how what we're shown, what they want us to see, and how stuff is crafted in a certain way. But some of it's just your personality too, and it's just not my type of.
And this is not fair. And this why I like this show, but this why people dating in 2025 is messed up because this not fair. Everybody, we all get pain. Everybody that went through something, everybody that seen somebody that had a divorce. Like again, if you are not at the place to be dating, don't do it. Definitely don't come on the dating show. I think that's just so simple. Nobody is saying that no one doesn't have to have trauma, but if you're gonna be so closed off to like it's just not clicking, or people got to fight and jump through rings of fire to get you to act normal and want to kiss and be affectionate, it's not the time, and that's okay. But see, y'all be dealing with stuff that I would never, because I don't have time for that. That's your therapist to deal with that, or Jesus, your mama. No, that don't make sense. Uh-uh.
Now this is the one I really truly think is goofy in the house. Like I don't think Ace is goofy. Taylor, on the other hand, bye bye. It's fine with them going. Now Taylor and Clark, why are their conversations so dry?
Because they both stupid to me. And I don't think that Clark playing it up for the show. Her ass is dense too.
The way that she be looking during their conversations and how she asks questions and talk, like it's what's going on? Wait, what?
I guess. Stacy, you sent the video in the chat, and I think what the lady said in the chat I would like the dating shows more. People that are 25 and up and then went through something and just a little more mature, and that would make more sense. Some of these people are so young. Like this, another thing I would say. Hey, sometimes you don't even know how to get to a relationship because you're so young and you never done it. But say that, because that's understandable. But these bitches don't have it. This is just giving competition. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, producers probably did for some kind of story. You know, of course, being black people. I mean, instantly I went through, oh, here we go with two trauma stories about to come on in childhoods and stuff. And, you know, stuff is like reality, but I feel like that's a whole TV reality trope kind of to do with us. I don't know. It's very rarely that you see a black person on a show who hasn't gone through some kind of childhood trauma that they talk about.
Mm-hmm. You talking about with Ace and Shelley being two trauma stories? Okay, all right. Because she was talking about they was down bad when she was a kid. You right.
So I definitely think that's definitely a thing. But Taylor and Clark, was not sad to see them go, But I do feel like I think they might. I keep going back and forth if they really like each other or not. Clark doesn't give me all the way that she's really into him as much as he's could be into her.
I agree. Well, Clark really gives me, and I don't think our friend Nay Ray is on the live. I wish she was, because she just has been disagreeing with us about this the whole time. I do not see her for this girl. I don't care nothing about her taking Taylor. I just don't like her. Look at this wig, this big old wig. She just gives me basic, everyday girl. You can find her in every kind of big city. Her conversation is dry. And I think she thought she was doing something when she took him from Alondra. And now she thinks she big and bad because he chose her. And good. Y'all could look goofy together. I hate hearing her talk. I don't like her. Bye.
But she doesn't say much of anything. Even whenever she started to ask the question about the wedding in the beginning, and then when she started talking about hers, she would say a couple of words and then start laughing. And then all you see is like them gold teeth or whatever that was going on.
I miss that she got gold teeth, bitch. Did she like her whole tooth is gold, or she got like a little heart?
A little thing back up in there. I saw it. Yeah.
I can't. Well, I don't watch the data shows. This the only one that y'all could really get me to watch and stick.
But the thing is, Ace not kissing like the young people.
He's not.
He willing to challenge us. You know, everybody does that.
And be ready to do it. But I can't stand the nigga that don't like to be affectionate. Like, I'm good on that. And I don't want to hear nothing about, I grew up and my mama didn't kiss us or my mama didn't say I love you. Okay. Well, all that's for you to figure out. But that's not what I like, and I'm moving on. I don't have time for that. But again, each one teach one. The girls do what they need to do, but that don't work over here.
You said not in my house.
Not over here.
But I agree with you with Miss Clark there. Taylor, what did you think about the way that he asked her to be his girl to close it off?
So lame.
A little cheer.
I hated that he said it to the guys before he brought it to her. Like, all that was just so lame to me. He is just so lame. Nothing about it was cute. It was very high school. Just lame. Just lame. And if it be women at home, it's like, oh, this is cute. Like, this why I'm a gay man and I don't, because this kind of stuff, no, this was lame. I don't like nothing that he does. He is so kiddie to me. But like when he said, Clark gives me that little boy feeling, that makes sense because you just act like a little boy and we grown.
Very true.
No. Hated it.
I agree. Hated it. And then his little, oh gosh. Taylor just gives me, look, there's room for everybody in the world. And you need those like funny and people that keep stuff going, kitty like, but he's the type of person who would annoy the hell out of me. Yeah, I think being around me that just plays too much.
Yes,
and it's just like doing too much all the time. Like he's just way too immature for me. And like Ace is, I think a good bit younger than him. Well, a few years, I don't know, but I would definitely say Ace is way more mature than he is.
Okay, Bree. Yes, this is true. I didn't say be affectionate with everybody. But to your point, this what I don't like. The men be more affectionate with the men than they be with the women. And that's weird to me. They love to hug the other men. Like they literally That's why I'm not really fucking with none of them. All of their ass is weird to me. But maybe this is part of straight culture. I'm a gay man. I don't be up any of my friends' ass like that. Or maybe my girlfriends, but I'm just never up another man's ass like that. They just be doing too much to me. So yes, to your point, they are way too affectionate to each other, but not the women. And that's the problem. They love to, I mean, they get so excited to interact with each other, but where all that go with the women? That don't make sense to me. It really throws me off. That's why I was like, is Taylor gay? Some not clicking with me for him.
I'm screaming. I
No for me.
Yeah, the concept was cute, but the execution horrible. That's funny. It was. I mean, it was cute. I wasn't. It was something goofy, fun, innocent, whatever to do. I just think the things that he was saying was just like really stupid and lame.
Something about a dragon. No.
Yeah.
Even worse. No. Too
See,
old.
25. He's rental car age. Come
I
on.
didn't know that he was in school to be a veterinarian, and I
Yeah.
want to see him finish because he don't give me that he's bright at all. That's a no for me.
Yeah, maybe he needed to go ahead and focus on that though. I think he kind of messed up some television career for a little bit because I don't know what he them two together. Unless they want to be, they could go on some of America's Most Hated People and stuff because America does not see it for them.
They all sexy, and this might just be a me thing. I don't like that when any. If you be more excited to be on the phone or be around your friends, then maybe you don't need to date me because maybe I'm not your person. But you're not about to be more excited to be around them bitches than me. Not me. Mm-mm. I don't want my partner to be more excited to be on the. And like I get everybody get their best friend that you could talk to on the phone every day. That's not what I'm saying. But when your best friend like come in the room and you light up like these men do, bitch, you better light up even more for me, or I'm not the one for you. That don't work for me.
The only thing that's strange about it to me because it seems very put on for the show because for you to say, for instance, with Taylor and Nick, to say like he knew this guy for like a week and is already calling him his best friend in life.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
nothing about that makes sense.
We are brothers for life.
Like what?
Damn.
That is a little that's a little much. I'm like, this is a little put on, a little extra. Not Dr. Doolittle.
But again, did anyone count? Did anyone count how many words Clark said?
She barely says anything, Brie. Like,
She
when
just
did
had
she
her
get
face
from a
balled
full
up,
sentence?
and her shoulders and her ears.
I don't get what it. I'm like, is it nerves in front of the camera? What? He doesn't say anything.
I'm about to be shady. Now, I don't see this as much since I've been older, but when I was younger and I would be around like, and not none of my close friends, but I would say I would have some girlfriends and I would like be around them and the guy they was dating or hit them on the phone. And I'd be like, girl, that's what you be on the phone doing with your man. Y'all ain't even talking about nothing. So seeing Taylor and Clark, I think they were pretty true to real life. Like that's what the goofy girls with their goofy boyfriends be doing. Nothing. Sitting on the phone talking about nothing, giggling, and she just happy that a nigga in her face. I think that's very accurate to me. And the only thing he like horses instead of video games. He just scream and I'm not funky doesn't even ain't nothing wrong with a man playing video games. But he just give, like an Xbox PlayStation dude, but insert horses.
I agree.
Pepe
I guess the last people was Pepe and Iris, but I don't even.
can go to hell.
No, it is definitely not giving anything for me. Pepe is another one. I think he tries to present one thing, as I do think he's like a good, like, he's a nice guy and everything like that. I can see, but you could tell he moved kind of funny
And fast.
and it's not, yeah, it's
That whole Grayson thing, I don't get it. I don't get. I actually think now Iris cute, I guess, but something about Iris lips and stuff. She give
Good
him a
lip.
little,
Yeah.
she give him a little Daisy Duck tease.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Grayson was cuter, actually. So I don't know what that was about. He just funny acting. And he seemed boring too.
Yeah. I no. They don't do anything for me. Poor TJ. I did see like a clip from that at the Sun. Like on Saturday's episode, he was like, "Yeah, me and Iris had a great conversation, leaving out like I expect to see her outside of the show and things like that, and talk about how he'd basically be waiting on her out the house or out there."
Who did Iris have sex with? TJ and who?
Well, I think her and Pepe had sex on the last episode. You ain't see them moving up and down in that bed?
Maybe I missed it. That was these girls don't waste no time.
And they were hitting at it. I think that next day there was like little things that people were saying. I can't remember exactly what they were saying.
She put for TJ and Pepe within 72 hours at least. Oh. See, this one now. I am glad that the black girls not acting like that. Thank you, black girls. Because I'm sure Shelly and Ace haven't had sex, right?
Oh no, not that I know of. At least I don't think. I mean, he not with what's
he
been
barely kissed her, so I wouldn't.
Yeah. I don't think none of the black boys did.
Chris.
Oh wait, Chris. Yeah. Chris and Hedda. I forgot Chris was there.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just really like Pepe's retired b-ball player. The way he moves made sense. Yeah.
And I think Chris threw shade at Pepe when they was playing basketball. I forgot what he said.
He did.
I don't like Chris. Honey,
what did you think that part where Chris talking about his missing playing basketball? That conversation that him and Huda had.
What he was saying makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be playing basketball overseas, you definitely not about to be faithful. You about to be over there cheating and all the other stuff. So it makes sense. But why are you saying that now? Because you wanted to get all big and bad talking to the girls. I don't give a fuck about it. Overseas. Oh, what happened to that?
I like, could you be playing now? Overseas don't sound like it.
Right.
Not TJ saying Pepe was his best friend in the villa. They did try to present themselves that way.
Oh, wow.
This is why I say they need to get rid of the girl code thing, because the girls are held to a higher standard here. The boys can go around and sleep with whoever they want. It's like real life.
I don't even have a problem with anybody having sex.
Not at all.
I just think, like what Bree just said, Iris having sex with two men within 72 hours on TV is a lot. Now you know, as gay men, we know bitches that'll sleep with two men within an hour, bitch. Let alone 72.
But I'm saying hour, shoot, minutes.
Right. But
So none of that like gives me it doesn't bother me. It's the TV part. It's like, or
yeah.
don't try to present to be one way and this, yeah. Mm-mm.
Huda just
That's
wanted to get a break from her daughter and get some free dick, honey.
yes, that's all. Hey, everybody need a break.
Okay. I wonder I want to hear the girls that had sex on the podcast after, and I want to hear them say who had the better dick. That's what I
That's
want to
I,
hear.
we gotta get ready for those stories.
Oh, sorry. Chris put himself in this situation with Hoodbread when she asked him what she can work on, and he didn't say anything.
Yeah. And then he had that conversation with the boys, how he realizes he needs to speak up and stuff and everything. Could it be intimidating the boys?
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people can't handle a strong personality.
But hold it, I want to make an observation. Look at how Chris was trying to be soft and gentle with Huda, but think about how he was acting in that challenge when the other girls was asking him questions. He wasn't being soft with Shadley.
No, that's very true.
They know who to do that with. They only do that with certain girls.
That's true.
Girl, bye. Mm-mm.
That is true. I agree with you there. Well, you got
I was
anything else on these folks?
I was very happy when Jesse and Woody took their ass home with their suitcases. Bad girl, um, Nene Jill, when she had her eyes closed. Bad girl Toodles, elated, couldn't wait. Um, I kind of want, just to be shady, I kind of want Nick and Orlandria to win because Nick was done dirty because this bitch wanted to use slurs and had to go home. And then Orlandria was goofy and fell in love with Woody. So I want them to at least get some money for getting their time wasted. And then if they don't win, I guess I'd say Shelly and Ace because they black and to make y'all feel better. And then if, and if they don't win, Brian and Maya.
I am screaming. Which I totally fine if they ended up winning out. Like the hate for, I say the hate for Shelly is weird to me.
Why do
Like
people hate Shelly?
I'm confused. I'm like, what did she even do?
But that's what I be talking about, Cam. They hate Shelly but love Ace. What did Ace do for him to have all this love?
Well, I think the people don't love him though. He was ranked low in those
True,
games.
that's true.
They were both ranked low. But I don't know if that's more of Shelly than him. But I think it's because of like the Huda stuff, how people felt like she acted with that. But even before that, you know how it is.
Shelly ain't did nothing if you ask me.
No, she ain't done nothing. So I would be fine if one of them walked away the winner. Now I already said my favorite couple is Brian and Amaya. That's just what it is. But as far as like who could win the money, I would be fine if it's either if Brian and Amaya did, if Nick and Alandria, or Shelly and Ace. I'd be fine with any one of those three couples.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't want Iverson and Pepe to win.
No, they don't need to win. Or
Because
Chris.
Iris don't even give me that she really like him. She just like,
She
well, this
don't.
is my last option. Let me just go and play it up. Let me get some. She got some dick though. Hopefully it was good. Is Pepe Puerto Rican?
He's from Spain. I think he's Spanish.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
think he said he was from
legit. He told Bree said thanks for it. I feel bad. Because I said I'm gonna say them to make you feel bad.
Boy. Well,
What time? Oh, it's 7. All
I know.
right.
But go get me some dinner.
Okay. I was just making me some soup. As
Yeah.
something about Love
You
Island.
know what? My groceries probably got delivered. Oh, that rain. It done stopped raining now. Thunderstorming.
Well, yes, honey. What is that? They oh sorry. They are mad at her because she is pretty. All the men want her. Shelly been getting us for all season.
Yeah, they all said Shelly like the best kisser and all that. They be all over her in them challenges.
I want a redemption season, and I want them to bring Coco Finance back because Coco was beautiful, honey.
Yes.
And she
Go
was
home net. Oh, I'm sorry.
no, I just said she was sexy. Go ahead.
You said Bree said who should go home next. I say Huda.
Iris and Pepper. Oh
Yeah.
right, no. Hoodie and Chris, I forgot.
No, I say Huda and Chris.
Hoodie should have been with home. I don't know why that bitch still there. America just must wanted her to be there for mess because I don't like her at all.
Absolutely. You gotta be majority for mess.
Mm-mm. No, that's a chop for me.
All right, friend. I'll go ahead and get my din. But
Okay, before we close out, what can you stream Big Brother on Paramount?
yes.
Okay,
It should be
what
on Paramount
that come
Plus.
on at 7 or 8 tomorrow? What time that come on?
Probably 8. I need
Okay.
to look. 8 Eastern.
Well, I'm gonna watch Big Brother, and then I'm gonna get this one together for us to talk about it. But I'm gonna watch it. Don't this
All
man
right.
be on every day too?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be where they do Sundays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Every now and then there's a Friday and or a weekend thing. But it's 3. Did I miss a day? It's 3 days a week, I think, generally. But they have live, but what they do is it's live 24 hours. So people follow the feeds
Oh, right.
24/7. And
No,
then
I
stuff
don't
comes
do
out on the
that.
feed. Right. You don't need to be doing all that.
Uh-uh.
I think it's like is it Sunday and Monday? I forget. It's dude. I know Sundays for sure. It's that first day, and then I think it's like Monday or something like that.
Okay.
Oh, Coco was shading Shelly. Oh, that's funny. But Coco is beautiful.
Uh-uh. Okay. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm gonna open the room later if I don't fall asleep.
All right.
Okay.
Later.
Holla.